Alright, back with part 2 of the October pickups. Like I said in part 1, October was not supposed to be a big month, but it actually turned into one. I'm putting this on here even though I can't remember now if I bought it in October. I think I bought it in October, but it might have been a September game, but oh well. It's another chance to show off this glorious box art, and that's Atelier Totori, which I did do an unboxing for, so I'm not going to talk very much about this, but I'm not sure, I can't remember if I picked this up in October or September. So, and then of course, I got the box set of Disgaea 4, which I also did an unboxing for, so you can check that out. And right back into the games. I was actually told to get this by Ballin' Nick 82. This is 3D Dot Game Heroes. That's a mouthful, but he told me that it would, you know, just reawaken this sort of old school feeling in me, because I was kind of discussing, I think in the video that he commented on about how I don't remember what I was commenting. He said that I should definitely look into this because, you know, it'll remind me of old school Zelda, which, you know, looking at it, it does. Although this little dude right here looks a lot like the hero from Dragon Quest 1. So, Square Enix, you might want to look into that. But anyway, I'm actually really looking forward to making my own hero and going through this game. Just looking through the manual and stuff, it actually does look like a lot of fun. So I have to thank you, Ballin' Nick, for making me spend money. Luckily I found it cheap, so thank you. And then we got another game here that this has really been eating a lot of my time, and I've really not wanted it to. I had a lot of RPGs to get through, but for some reason I just come down here and kick on the Xbox 360 and play Raiden Fighters Aces, which this is a fantastic deal, guys. If you can find this, this is at least three. I don't know if there's more games to unlock, but it's at least three, like, just excellent spaceship shooters. Well, airplane shooters, but just so much fun. You got a huge selection of planes to pick from, and you can set it on free play and not have to worry about your continues. But just fantastic, guys. Definitely go out and pick this up if you can find it. There's also Raiden 4 for the 360, but I haven't found a copy of that in the wild yet. So, and this is a game that I picked up because it was literally like $3. I don't know if it's any good or not. That's Project Sylphid, Ark of Deception, made by Square Enix. It looks like kind of like a shmup, but with RPG elements mixed in. So that kind of intrigues me. I haven't got around to putting it in yet, and honestly, you know, it's November now, so we all know what's coming out in November. You know, you got Skyrim, so this is probably going to be put on the back burner, but I just picked it up because it was $3, and I figured, you know, why not? And then, with this one, I watched, Johnny Millennium just did a huge thing. Johnny Millennium, Happy Console Gamer, that's his channel. But he just did a huge thing on Neo Geo, 2-part video on Neo Geo Memories. And then Luke Morse has been doing a lot of Neo Geo buying. So it made me want to play some Neo Geo games. But I don't know if I'll be picking up an AES. It's something that's kind of, you know, working its way through my brain. But I know if I buy another console, my wife will probably skin me alive. And those games are, like, the system's not hard to get a hold of. It's not expensive. It's the games that are ridiculously expensive. So, I went out and picked this up for, I think, $9. Because I did want to play some old classic SNK Neo Geo games. Because I remember going to my local bowling alley and they had a 4-slot dedicated MVS there, and you know, they'd switch the games out every now and then. Like one time they'd have Metal Slug, and then they'd have World Heroes, and you know, King of the Monsters, and some other game, and then you know, they'd bring in something else. So this is kind of a fun little thing. It's got what is it, 16 games on it. So I don't know if there's more to unlock on there. I was really kind of upset. I hope they do a volume 2, because I bought this because I wanted to get Ninja Commando, because that's one of the ones that Luke Morse, I think Luke featured that. So I wanted to pick that up, and but it's not on here. So either they do a volume 2 sometime, which they probably won't, since this is originally a PS2 game, or I guess it's on the Virtual Console too. So I might download it on there. But I really wanted to play some old classic Neo Geo games. So got that. And then also on the Wii, I've been trying to support the games on the Wii that I really think need supporting, and Rune Factory Tides of Destiny is one of those games, because you know, the Wii actually, I just did a video, Dr. Nintendo Love, or How I Stopped Worrying and Learned to Love Mario Kart. You know, the Wii really, I got a lot of Wii games. I'm not gonna lie. It always sounds like I'm bashing the Wii, and I kind of am. But I have a lot of games for the Wii. But it's like the variety of games on the Wii just kind of sucks. You know, if you're looking for like RPGs, you have very few options to go with. If you're looking for anything other than like, party games or dance games, you're gonna have a hard time. Or educational games. You know, the Wii's a weird system, and it really wasn't when it. I really didn't think it was going to go this way when it came out. But this is a game I felt like I needed to support, because I bought it on the Wii instead of buying it on the PS3, because I want Nintendo to know that there are people out there that buy Wii RPGs. So hopefully they'll bring Xenoblade, Last Story, Pandora's Tower, Earthseeker. I'm not holding out much hope for Pandora's Tower and Earthseeker. I just like to say it. But I really hope they bring out Xenoblade and The Last Story. Those two would do really well over here. But so there's that beautiful box art. I didn't do an unboxing of this because it's just a normal game. So why do an unboxing, right? Then we move into the PSP, and I picked up the Gradius collection. Pretty fun. I played through Gradius 1 a little bit, and I found it for $6, so I really couldn't pass up 5 great shoot-'em-ups on the go. I've been wanting to play some shoot-'em-ups on the go, so that kind of filled that need. And this is kind of a little bit of a disappointment for me. I got let me get it up real close there. Wild Arms XF on the PSP. I bought this as a disc-only version at GameStop. I hate when they do this stuff, but I bought this thinking I could go online, and there's a store online. It's like videogameinstructionbooklets.com, and you can get like the artwork and the missing booklet and complete your game for relatively cheap. But they don't have any XS or XF items, so hopefully I keep watching to see if they get any in. And I contacted Xseed, and they don't have any labels or manuals that they will sell, so I'm stuck with a disc-only version, which kind of, I don't know. I mean, Wild Arms XF wasn't a game that I was really, like, dying to get. I just found it because it was pretty cheap, but, meh. Who knows what I'll do with it. And then, finally, we're going to end this with the DS. And I've already done numerous videos on this game, Solo to Robo, Red the Hunter. This is a fantastic game, guys. I'm not going to say too much about it here, but go out and get it, definitely. It's a great game. Support Xseed, because if you're an RPG player here in the States, or, well, I think over in Europe it's a different company that handles their stuff, like Ghostlight or something like that. But definitely support these guys, because this is an amazing game. And then, let's see, let's put these in some kind of order here. I should have put these in alphabetical order. We got Aliens Infestation. It's a Metroidvania type game where you have a squad of colonial marines, and you have to get through, is it the Silico? Or the Silico? I can't remember how to say that ship's name. But anyway, I haven't got into this yet. Pete Dorr did a video where he was talking about it, or maybe he was talking about it on an Old Gen Gamers podcast, but it really intrigued me, because anytime a Metroidvania game comes out, I have to look into it, which makes, it means I have to go out and get the Castlevanias for the DS, because I don't have those, but looks like it's going to be pretty fun. The only problem is, it's a very, like, you can tell it's like a very skimpy game, because like the manual is next to nothing. It's like one page to tell you what buttons do what, so low budget game, but still fun. Then I got Bangayo's Spirits, because I've been wanting to play Bangayo for a long time. This was originally an N64 game, and then it was ported to the Dreamcast, and then it was ported to the DS. I don't think it's been ported to anything else, but really interesting take on the shooter genre. And I found this for, actually, when I found it at GameStop, it had a sticker on it that said used $12. So I was like, all right, well, I'll pay $12 for it. I think I can find it cheaper somewhere else, but yeah, why not? So I took it up to the counter and ran it through, and actually, it was supposed to have been marked down, and when it came up on the screen, it was like $4.99. Then, of course, with my power-up discount, I got, you know, a couple more cents off of it, but, you know, I was really pleased when I walked out of here with this for $4. So, I'm looking forward to get into this. And then I bought this kind of on a whim, but, you know, if you watch my Final Fantasy video, you know I'm not really a huge fan of Final Fantasy 12, but I figured I'd give Revenant Wings a chance. And if any of you guys out there watching this have played it, you know, let me know what you think about it. It looks like a strategy RPG, but oh yeah, Fran, gotta love Fran. But that's the best part of that game is Fran. But anyway, I do plan on giving it a shot. I have to beat Final Fantasy 12 before I play this, so I don't lose the plot. But yeah, it's a nice addition to my collection. And finally, bringing an end to this 2-part October just craziness, because I really didn't plan on, you know, buying all this stuff in October. I imported Somabringer for my you know, DS. And I love that cover. This is a game, like Xenoblade, was made by Monolith Soft, that Nintendo just decided to say, we're not bringing it out here. But this is a very Secret of Mana-esque type game where you control a party of 3 people and action RPG. I do plan on playing it because I like to play these games. You know, I'm going to have to play some other Japanese games first to try to get a hang of, not really a hang of the language, but try to, you know, be able to navigate it a little bit better. But there is an English ROM out there, but I have to figure out how to download a Nintendo DS emulator. And yes, Nintendo, I said that because you didn't bring this out here, so I have to take matters into my own hands. You swine. But anyway, I do plan on getting the English ROM and playing it, and then I'll probably also play this a little bit just to, you know, have the DS experience. But I did want it in my collection because it's a game. You know, I think, you know, these foreign games, if you really like them, I think you should import them and have them in your collection. You know, there's a easiness to the ROMs because they're in English. The translated ROMs are in English, and, you know, you can play them on your computer, but I think you should have the physical games too. That's just me. But that is my October collection. I really didn't think it was going to take 2 videos to do that. But, yep. I guess I will make another video here soon. We'll probably get back into my my collection videos, and which there's only about 5 more of those. And then once those get done, I'll probably be kind of slowing down my uploads a little bit because then I'll have to actually think about what I'm uploading. But don't expect a November collection update to be this big, because namely once Skyrim comes out, my life is going to be pretty much null and void. So I will see you guys next video. Alright, take care.